So I wanted to rank all the Chucky films from like what's the best in it, in my opinion. Also because, you know, Chucky is one of my favorite franchises of all time in it, so why not? Let's go. Okay, starting off with number 8, Child's Play remake. So when I heard this movie was coming out in it, I was really like skeptical. I was thinking like, why they're remaking it? It was just kind of strange to me, innit? When I did first watch it, I actually did enjoy it. I thought, you know, this was alright. It's not the best, but it was alright. But then when I remember watching it like a second time, I was like, nah man, nah, this is just trash. I feel like it diminishes the fact that it's not really a real person in the doll. It's just like a robotic, you know, function. Number 7, Cult of Chucky. So Cult of Chucky was the latest installment of the original franchise of Chucky. I feel like my issue with this movie is that it just gets dumber over time and they just start to implement things that just doesn't make any sense. And yeah, we have Andy who comes back, which is kind of cool, and you also have like Kyle's in this movie as well. Overall, it just wasn't a good movie, honestly. I don't think this movie actually came out in cinema as well. I think it came out straight on DVD, which tells you a lot. I could be wrong though, I could be wrong. Number 6, Seed of Chucky. I feel like my issue with this type of movie is that it caters to the comedy aspect, which personally for me, that's not what I liked about the franchise. But then again, it does make sense. He's a doll running around killing people and stuff, but I feel like it was just too comedic to the point where I just didn't really enjoy it anymore. And also because the story was just stupid. I didn't like the character Glenn as well. He was just really corny in this movie. And yeah, it just overall was bad. I don't think I really need to explain why, man. Everyone knows this movie was trash, man. Number 5, Bride of Chucky. When I first watched this movie for the first time, I actually quite liked it because I didn't even know this even existed before when I first watched it. But like Seed of Chucky, the whole comedy part, it wasn't too comedic like Seed of Chucky, which is why it's above Seed of Chucky. I guess like the vibe shifts after Child's Play 3 in it, where it's just a lot more, I don't know, just comedic rather than, I guess more comedic but less serious, if that makes sense. But I don't necessarily think this is a bad movie. It's just a movie that I don't particularly, you know, like that much. Number 4, Curse of Chucky. So Curse of Chucky I thought was really good. I feel like it went back to the whole seriousness and the whole scary element. And yeah, it's a doll, so you're not really going to be scared in it, but still, I still feel like they did a good job at kind of shifting the balance again. We have Chucky looking a little bit different now, new characters, new, you know, family in general. And I really do like the actress that plays the girl in the wheelchair. I can't remember what her name is in this film, but she's actually Brad Dourif's daughter, so that was pretty cool. She's definitely easy to highlight in this movie as well. Like, her acting was just amazing. It made it what it was because of her, in my opinion. That's why I could take it a lot more serious than if she wasn't in it. But as always, Brad Dourif, who plays Chucky, he was always good. He's always good as Chucky, so yeah, nothing bad to say about him. Number 3, Child's Play 3. You know, the whole military aspect, I wasn't really digging, I can't lie. I don't really like military related stuff. Obviously they changed the actor in this movie that plays Andy, but I do feel like it does make sense, to be honest, because you have to kind of change up in it. You know, a part of me never wanted to see this movie again, but then part of me would watch this movie again if I had to watch the entire franchise again. You know, that's why I put it a bit higher, because it is still catering to the whole seriousness in it, so that's the only reason why I ranked up high. Like, I feel like if you incorporated Jason instead of Chucky in this movie would have been so boring. Because Chucky was the star of the movie, it made it a lot better than it was because the comedy aspect to his character. Number 2, Child's Play 2. So Child's Play 2 is regarded as one of the most popular Chucky films, at least to most people in it, which I do understand why. You have the character Kyle, who's like a fan favorite character. Since we know the character already, it kind of picks off from the first one, so we don't have to wait for the doll to come alive again. Essentially get stuck in like straight away. Excitement, suspense, like yeah, it was a really good movie. And as always as well, Chucky was hilarious in this movie. I think he was probably the funniest for me in this movie. The guy had me dying, literally. It was so funny, man. You just have scenes where someone comes in and then he just runs and tries to hide it and just his little legs running. It's just, I don't know, man, it's just hilarious, fam. Number 1, the original Child's Play. And this was literally the first horror movie I ever saw. I was like probably like around 7 in it, and it was so scary for me, like literally. I felt so serious and scary at the same time, whilst also being funny at the same time. And I think the general concept of, you know, the kid Andy getting the doll, it coming to life, the mom doesn't believe him, I feel like it just created that excitement for me. So I think for me, it's the story in this movie that stands out from the rest of the, you know, other movies in the Chucky franchise. And you're just rooting for, you know, Andy and his mom to survive in this movie, man. You just can't help but do that, you know what I mean? I really love the mom in this movie. Like, it's a shame we didn't get to see her in the other, you know, Chucky films in it, but yeah, she was definitely a great element. Her acting was great, by the way. Those are my rankings of the franchise. Yeah, that's it. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. And I want to know how you'd rank the Chucky franchise, because I know my one's going to be a lot different from, you know, other people's. Bye bye.